Okay, so this is a continuous attempt to record this video for the coming week, as it looks like, because all sorts of things that could happen in a garden, happened, from cat chasing, animal fight, whatever. Yeah, but the sun is coming out and it's getting really nice now. So I think I will take some more time to complete this overview video, however long it will be. Yeah, so talking about how the eclipses are changing us and moving us out from the old, or from the unnecessary, and pushing us, in a way forcing us to move closer to our original self and original callings and our true past. This is a good place to mention, although I already said this in previous videos, that I was born and raised in Central Europe, and especially back in time, in the sense that I was born to a quite traditional family. Just a couple of generations ago, my ancestors were still farmers, and in that system, in that culture, women had a very set second place. And this, with people moving from the countryside to the cities, it's not changing automatically. So imagine that I was born into a family like that, with my south node astrologically being in the 11th house, and with my north node, which represents your direction and your future, being in the 5th house, which is all about self-expression, creativity, and being visible, and carrying around a legacy in society and in groups and even art. And the 11th house, where my south node is about your heritage, family karma, or the past, everything that you've already completed. And the 11th house is also the house of groups and belonging to groups and big bodies, and you, in the sense, you being consumed in a larger entity and for a larger purpose. And I had no idea about that, but from a very early age it was so obvious that I was kind of born to be visible. And I was a very, very cheerful child, and people commented that there is something special around me, and adults said that you just spending 5 minutes with me, they felt something special, and they said that it's not how it was with other kids. And I love to perform, sing, dance, whatever. But also from a very early age I became very spiritual, and the two started to merge during my university years, college years. But talking about leaving the old behind, I had to go through several stages of the negative family karma. I had to fight against this position of positioning of women and female children, and what was expected from me and what was not encouraged from me to do. And the bottom line is that I find the eclipses, and each year the eclipse season, very useful, because I think it's the last push. Like, if you were afraid to put the old and expired label on something, on someone, if it's a relationship or a job or a role or a place, this shift up in the sky, in the stars, will kind of force you to make that move. It will ease you out of the old, even if it feels temporary, very lonely or scary, but it is happening to move you towards your rewards and your special missions even more, and in other words, to enable you to enjoy who you are more, and ripping you off of all the things that are not serving you. And this week will be, in a way, the completion, the full moon lunar eclipse following the new moon solar eclipse. So once again, anything that is started 2 weeks ago, even if it has got tough or complicated, the message is to not give up now, to keep on pushing, to keep on riding this storm, because eventually what will await you on the other end, on the other side of this beautiful celestial phenomena, is a much deeper and much more honest and beautiful relationship with who you are, with all with capitals, who you are. Right. If others try to force you back into the things you want to leave behind, if others would comment in a negative, toxic, or narcissistic way, just keep on looking ahead. Imagine that they too are being eclipsed out of your story, out of your life, and just there to shine. And looks like that I was able to complete this video, which is amazing. So I will record more for the coming week, and with all the autumn leaves and the birds and the cats and the dogs and whatever around me, I wish you a very lovely coming week from the 12th of September. And also just an update on the Mercury retrograde. Mercury, the planet of communication and journeys and travels, and coordinating meetings and just getting your message through, sometimes against noise. So how you communicate yourself in the world, that planet is at the moment retrograde, but it's only around 10 more days. So just imagine that the second eclipse will be on the 16th, and after the 22nd, Mercury will move direct again. So we are really close to the end of this tunnel, and if you can't see the light, then I can tell you that it is there. And see you in the next video.